Hello, everybody, and welcome back to your English class. In this two modal verbs. Okay, then the first modal verb of this lesson is can, and we use it to express abilities, like in the following example. I can speak Spanish. Puedo hablar español. Look, hola. But I can't speak German. Pero no puedo hablar alemán. Or look at the following cuties. They can swim. Ellos pueden nadar. But apparently the following guy cannot drive. He can't drive then. Este sujeto aparentemente no sabe conducir. But we can also use can to express an opportunity. Look, we can visit my sister when we are in Mexico City. Podemos visitar a mi hermana cuando estemos en Ciudad de México. Expresamos una oportunidad. Or a permission. You cannot use my car. Tú no puedes usar mi carro. Expresamos un permiso. Or a request. Can I borrow your pen? ¿Puedo tomar tu pluma? Esta es una petición. And finally, we can also express a possibility. You can learn Japanese at that school. Puedes aprender japonés en esa escuela. Y con esto expresamos una posibilidad. So the second modal verb that we'll study today is must. Must is used to express an obligation or a necessity, a rule, strong advice, or a deduction. Look at the following examples. In sepak takraw, you must get 15 points to win. En sepak takraw, debes conseguir 15 puntos para ganar. What is that? That is a necessity. If you want to win, then you need to get 15 points. Players must kick the ball. Los jugadores deben patear el balón. That is a rule, right? And you must stay home during this lockdown. Debes quedarte en casa durante el confinamiento. That is a strong advice. Finally, look at his outfit. He must be a baseball player. Mira su vestimenta. Él debe ser un jugador de béisbol. And yeah, I guess. So, you must do your homework. And she must wear a helmet. That's mandatory. Ella debe usar un casco. In its negative form, mustn't, is used to express that we don't have permission to do something or a prohibition. Like in the following example, you mustn't kick the ball when you play basketball. No debes patear el balón cuando juegas basketball. No. He mustn't sleep in class. You mustn't touch the ball with your hands. No debes tocar el balón con tus manos. What am I playing? Football, soccer, right? So, let's get to know the rules of modal verbs. Remember, these rules will only apply to can and must so far. So, here are the do's and don'ts. The first don't is that they never use to, the particle to. So we never say, I can't to dance.
Nope.
But instead, I can dance. And we never say we must to dance either, but I must dance. Another rule is that they are invariable. Invariable. That means that they don't need any change in the conjugation in present, at least, okay? So, we never conjugate can with an S at the end, okay? So, she can't dance. It's a no-no, but she can dance.
What?
She must dance, but she must dance. Okay? No conjugations for
Nope. Nope.
either the negative form nor affirmative form in the different subjects. Okay? Never. They are invariable. And the following rule, the last rule, is that the negative form will add a not. So you simply add a not at the end of can or must.
Correct!
So we will say she can dance, she can dance, or she cannot dance, and they are both. In the same fashion, we will say she mustn't dance, contraction form, or she must not dance, the complete form. And they are both okay. Let's see the form. You might remember can as being the easiest verb to conjugate because in affirmative you use the same form. It is invariable. I can dance, you can dance, she can dance, it can dance, we can dance, they can dance, you can dance, meaning or expressing an ability. Or we also say can express a possibility, a request, an opportunity, or a permission. In Spanish, we say it, we use poder. Yo puedo, tú puedes, él puede, ella puede, nosotros podemos, se puede, ellos pueden, ustedes pueden. In the negative form, it is also invariable. I cannot, you cannot, and the verb I can't dance, you can't dance, he can't dance, she can't dance, it can't dance. No puedo, tú no puedes, él no puede. And when we make a question, we simply switch the order of the words around and we start with can and then the subject. Can they speak Spanish? So I'm going to conjugate the verb must just like I do with can. Remember, I'm not going to use an S ending, not even if it's the third person singular that I am speaking of, nor any two particle, okay? And in the negative form, I will simply add a not. So I can use the contraction form, mustn't, or the complete form, must not. I will use the negative form when it is important that we don't do something because that is prohibited or it is not allowed. You mustn't use your phone while driving, for example. No debes usar el teléfono mientras conduces. Okay? So, this is the conjugation chart. And As you can see, the affirmative form is very simple. We simply have our subject plus must plus the base form of the verb. We must call, I must call, they must call early. In the negative form, I can use the contraction or the complete form. We mustn't call early, I mustn't call early, you mustn't call early. To make a question, I have first must, then the subject, plus the base form of the verb. Must we call early? Must I call early? Must you call early? It's the same conjugation for all the subjects, remember that? And to answer a short question, I would say yes, we must, or no, we mustn't. The same structure for all the subjects. So I would say yes, I must, yes, she must, yes, they must, and no, we mustn't, no, I mustn't, no, you mustn't, no, she mustn't. Okay? Same form, all of them. So here more examples. You must stop here when you see the red light at the pedestrian crossing because you mustn't cross the street now. When you see somebody playing basketball, you know that he mustn't kick the ball. Él no debe patear el balón. Got it? I knew it because you are.
Brilliant! Brilliant!
And this was
Awesome-tacular.
Goodbye.